Hello YouTube, it's the Crafty Missy here. Today I'm going to show you my very first coin purse that I made with a frame that you can see in the Small Saturday haul video, which is the previous video from this video. And I made this from a tutorial online by Craft Couture by TC, and I'm going to put the link in the description box so you can see the tutorial there. And here is my coin purse, the one that I made. And as you can see here, I used this flower frame that I bought. And it has two different fabrics, as you can see there. And I used this lovely kind of vintage looking rose fabric. And then I also used this fabric, which is just simply like a striped fabric. And inside I have the same colors except reversed. So we have the striped fabric here, and then I have the flower fabric in here. So it's the same fabrics inside. This is not perfect, but I really like how it came out, and I definitely think that I'm going to use this in the summer. Especially I'm going to put my wallet away and use this. And the tutorial was pretty easy to follow, except that it had some things that I really had to think twice. I think that it was meant for really experienced purse makers, and so I really had to kind of think a couple of times. For example, a lining fabric, I cut every part from these two fabrics, even the inside, as you just saw. So I don't have a separate lining fabric, which I'm definitely going to use in my next purse, because I think it's a really cute thing that there's a whole different fabric inside here. The pattern is pretty easy. If you want to go, you can go to the link that I'm going to put in the description box, and you can download the pattern. It has two parts, part A and part B. And these were, like I said, pretty easy to use. So this is pretty easy to do anyway, this purse. But one thing that really is tricky is sewing the frame on. Now, obviously, because the frame has the tiny holes, you're going to sew it with a thread. And I used this thread. It's just a DMC type of embroidery thread that I used. Usually in frames, like here is a frame that I'm working on now. Usually in frames you have, like, as you can see here, it's like a crevice inside, and you put the fabric in there and then you sew it. However, this frame was different in that there was no crevice, so to speak, except, as you can see, it's completely open here. And that was really hard. And this is not perfect, as you can see. It's not perfectly aligned there, which kind of bothers me a little, but not too much, because this was my first purse. But it was really hard to get this in there. And you can see my stitches there, the white ones. So I preferred if this would have been covered, this side. This would have been much better, so you couldn't see all this you know, unevenness here. So this was a little disappointment in this particular frame, because it's so beautiful otherwise, but it just doesn't have that functional design that the other ones have, like this one, where both sides are kind of hidden there. So anyway, but you know what? If you look at it from like afar, you can't really see anything, and you don't really look at things. So that's why I don't care about that. That's okay, because I think this is still a really cute purse. Right now I'm working on making a purse with this, because I have two of these. And the funny thing about coin purses is that you actually have to usually draw the pattern yourself, because these frames come in so many sizes, and it's hard to make patterns for one exact size. Now this one was that, but I haven't been able to find a tutorial for this size. This is a bigger frame, and so I have to make the pattern myself, and there's a little bit of learning curve to doing that, but it's not too difficult. So right now I'm making the pattern, and then I'm going to sew it. And I have here, as you can see, some flannel fabrics that I use for making like a trial purse. Since I have a lot of these flannels and I don't really have other uses for these, I use these to cut out my purse and kind of sew a quick trial purse before I go with the real fabrics. Here is an example of one purse that I'm working on for this frame. And this is way too big, as you can see. I drew this pattern myself. It's way too big. So right now I'm working on making the pattern smaller, and also making some adjustments here at the top. But otherwise, I'm getting there, and I will be posting a tutorial on how to make yourself a coin purse with a frame like this and draw the pattern too. I have a very good tutorial online, and I'm going to post a link to that as well in my next video, which will show how I'm going to make a coin purse with this frame. So stay tuned for that, and in the meanwhile, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you like my little coin purse. If you can find these frames anywhere, I suggest you buy them, because it's really not that hard to make these, and they make awesome gifts, and they are so cute. So cute, wonderful things to do yourself. Thanks so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.